Welcome back, Bandits. It's time for another installment of Dragon Ball Most Useful Special Techniques. Before we get started, I would like to remind everyone to subscribe, check out the giveaways, and our other social media platforms in the description below. In this episode, we're going to talk about one of my favorite techniques, the triform or multiform technique. To begin, I'm going to state that these techniques are so similar that it leads me to believe that one is just the next evolution of the other. So I'll be referring to them as the same technique. To use this technique, one focuses their energy into splitting themselves and their strength into multiple clones. The first time we see this technique is the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament used by Tien against Goku. Tien actually calls this technique quadruplication. Quadruplication!
Oh!
It's where he splits himself, and then those two split themselves to create 4 fighters from the original. Against any normal person, this would prove unbeatable. However, in Dragon Ball, we don't have normal people. So Goku is able to overcome this encounter with style. Goku informs Tien of the downsides to this technique. One of the largest flaws is the fact that you split your strength. Later in Dragon Ball Z, we see Piccolo, Krillin, Cell, and even Dodoria use this technique. So it does seem to have its uses. It would seem as though the fewer clones you split into, the stronger they are. We see Piccolo actually utilizing this technique as a way to train his fighting skills. He fights with his clone to improve himself. This could be a very useful technique if any of the Saiyans understood its true potential. Let's get into some theories. Now, at first, we are told that this technique splits the user's strength with the clones. However, we see Cell is able to use a mastered version of this in which each of his clones is at normal strength. Now, since Cell has Saiyan cells in his body, would he gain the Zenkai boost when almost being killed? And also, if you were a Saiyan or for instance Cell, would the clone transfer his Zenkai boost to you when you defeat the clone? And if so, would using the clone to beat yourself up result in a sort of double boost for Saiyans and Cell? And why don't we see Goku and Vegeta beating themselves up and Zenkai boosting straight to God level? So we don't really know all that much about it. Thus, we are free to speculate. Do you think that multiform is one of the most useful special techniques in the Dragon Ball universe? What would you do if you could split yourself into 4 people? Let us know in the comment section. And as always, have a delightful day. Later.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.